Hello everyone, this is Sonali Sharma and currently I am pursuing Masters in Environmental Studies from Punjab University, Chandigarh. I am to be an environmentalist by profession and a published poet by passion. I have always thought of poetry as one of the purest ways to express deeper emotions with loads of creativity and flavor. Poetry, I think, connects and presents ideas. I started writing poetry during my graduation years, and from those years till today, I feel that poetry has never been a separation. My poetic inspirations have been Kamala Das and Maya Angelou, both of which I think write fiery poetry in a way to express the depth of a woman's heart, and they also hold a closer association with feminist ideologies. I have written Palette of Love with the idea that when a person is in love, then he or she seems to get immersed in different shades of love, which I think are served on a palette of love. So here I go with my poem Palette of Love. In every piece of a memorable idea that holds me an inch closer to all the different wonderful spots in my journey of life, I figure your name on the candles floating nearer as supreme candlelight. In the ardent mornings, when the light heat smoothens the folds of tablecloth, I bury the whiteness of it under a double fringed artwork, the black outlines on which captivate my faint desire and coats the longingness of my shaded life. In the mysterious dark nights, when the glistening moonlight makes love to the cold breeze, I look into the engraved letters, the red ink on which bursts into my veins as faithful love emerges as a soft blush on skin. I will joyfully intermingle with different shades on the palette of love. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, I am Praneetha Gupta from Hyderabad, which comes under Telangana state. In my opinion, poetry is one of the most beautiful arts as the words come right from the heart. In the same way, love is also a beautiful feeling which is difficult to explain in simple words. So, here you go with my take on shades of love. There is love of a fan that can neither be acknowledged nor confessed. There is love of an artist that can be seen in the art which he carved from his heart. There is love of a mother as pure as a baby's smile which can neither be replaced nor explained. There is love of a father which can be seen in his effort of making the world a comfortable place for his child to live in. There is love of a brother which can be felt in his care and responsibility towards his siblings. There is love of a spouse when they say, I trust you, holding your hand. And then there is love of a friend when he stands by you in your failures and celebrates your success more than you. There is love everywhere, and the one who experiences all the shades of love is truly blessed. Thank you.
Hey there, I'm Rasmi Menon. I'm a research scholar in English from Kerala. Today, with immense pleasure, I present before you my poem Break Off. Hope you will enjoy it. I think I know not the ways into the wilderness, but when I was forsaken in the garden of remembrance, I wished, what if my ears were buried in my heartbeats and I knew the less trodden ways back home? One day, out of the blue, when I was out of the world, fit as a fiddle in fact, they blasted that I didn't make it, and the waves of my heart took an ever sleeping line. Some mysteries live in the catacomb, only known to those undercover. A love of eternal flare between the soul and the cause. Perching on the headstone, awaiting those fallen ahead of time, I dreamt of redemption for that budding bag of bones reposing in the crypt. I had been seeking relentless love through all my flying years. I seize it now, behind time, pointlessly here in this God's acre. The love I have for the throb of the heart, for the blink of an eye, and for the pure gush of blood. And I think, what if I break off my trip to that wilderness? Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, greetings of the day. I thank the organizers of the All India Forum for English Students, Scholars and Trainers for giving me the opportunity to present my poem. I am Reena Joseph, lecturer in English in St. Anne's Degree College for Women, Mallapur, Hyderabad, Telangana State. Writing poetry has always motivated me and I enjoy writing them. My topic is about shades of love. I can see his smile, his beauty as I gaze to his beautiful eyes and his angelic face. My heart was wishing to meet his eyes and hold his stare, but there he goes looking at someone else just like having an affair. I try to come near him, then I smile. As I come forward, I can see him as a man who waits as I walk down in the aisle. I can clearly see my future with him as a loyal and true lover. But his eyes spoke and said, "We are not meant for each other." It was an unrequited love with different shades, I must state. Because of him who held my heart's key, can only give a sojourn. I could never make my precious someone to stay, so I shall let my only happiness go and walk away. Now my love is happy with another woman, a woman who owned his heart right from the start. I watched them smile and held each other's hand, exchanging vows. I love you till death do us apart. Thank you.
Persona of Corona by Renuka ji. Sitting under the roof of my home, began to pen this poem. This unprecedented pandemic has pulled down our economic, and there's a long breakdown in academic. Suddenly, apps like Google Meet and Zoom have boomed. But they can't win our classroom. School life is a beautiful page. Quarantine life is one set stage. But it's so pathetic that boisterous butterflies are locked in a cage. Gradually, we are still searching for the road to recover our activity. But teachers are still striving hard to discover new positivity. Of course, we are in adversity, but keep your eyes and thoughts to run forward to prosperity. Hands with soap lands you in the world of hope. Wearing mask has become a new task. Let's be patient, if not, we'll become a patient. Don't feel gloomy and perish, keep smiling and our day comes to cherish. Stay home, stay safe. Thanks for watching.
Hello all, myself Nithya from Manyaparma College, Virudhunagar. My native is Rajapalayam and I am doing my bachelor degree in English literature. Here I am proud to recite my poem on the topic, the pandemic. Sounds of traffic gone and now comes from homes, but no one around the street roams. Some heads out to smell pleasant air, no crowds, no engines, it's bare. Nature of daily life in individual decreases. Every soul depart from solitary increases. The bound of economy and society falls down. Life of poor at each state is discrowned. Elders' tales in the homestead gets faded. Instant generation realizes world of hatred. It's a game plan by Supreme Being to guard the environment that could never done by His creation in this moment. In old times, one suffers, weaves and become disabled. Those beings in conforming lead hand and make able. The highest of this place knows none and all suffers. This makes the future path rude and rougher. Creator kills creation and has a solitude world of living that could never caught by other king. A new species of corona evolved which sinks the human. It shows the lifestyle of nearby crewmen. Respect towards old tradition none follows, and the new virus speaks on to wash and swallows. Every living soul respects and bows to stranger, but none care and treats the born nature. All beings come to an end in worthless when one wants to live a healthy life in fullness. The old and past culture is only a picture. No one knows that it's the upcoming scripture. Try to live thy life in any form of fittest. Depart comes the real world that is biggest. Thank you one and all for hearing this. Thank you for giving this wonderful opportunity.
Hello everyone, with a smile in my face, pleasure in my heart and good thoughts in my mind. This is myself as Renuka Devi doing my English literature in V.V. Vanyaperumal College for Women, Virudhunagar. It said poetry is the best way to convey one's emotions. So here I am going to recite a poem on the topic Shades of Love. The reason is simple. Why did I write this poem and what inspired me to write this poem? It is as humans, we all are longing for love and care. I think that if we wish to live a truly happy life, it is more important to have love than a lot of money. Having the love of someone is very important because humans are very sociable and it is very important to have close relationship with people. There should be someone for whom you should be alive. There should be someone for whom you need to be successful. There should be someone for whom you need to be the best. The greatest source of happiness is to love and to be loved. Love and affection plays an important role in my life. Lack of love and affection in my life makes me to write this poem, Shades of Love. Let's see the shades of love. Love is a magic trap. No one can escape with a gap. Love is thorny desire which is pinching like a honey drop. I used to fly like a bird but falling on the ground like a feather now. I was on the dark side but then realized you as a lamb. Like peacock feathers, fingers will caress you even if it's a long distance. You faded in the brink of my eye bag but mixed in my soul long back. I wanna be your vacuum cleaner, breathing in your dust. Oh my love, you're my lashes of my eyes. You kindle my flame of love. Thousands of Aishwarya Rais may come and go, but there is only one Mother Teresa who is devoted to love and care. Being tomorrow's future, I pledge you to be like Mother Teresa with love and care, and not to be dominated and not to be suppressed until you rise your nation. One soul in love and two words to say, love forever. Thank you.
Hey everyone, I am S. Sri Divya Purni from V.V. Vanyaperumal College, Virudhunagar, and I am pursuing my degree in English Literature. I am here to recite my own poem, Silence the Pandemic. But before that, pandemic is a situation we must be braver than you believe and stronger than you seem and smarter than you think. So follow guidance and stay home to stay safe. Keep your face to the sunshine and you cannot see a shadow. Stay positive, stay home and save life. Here is my own poem, Silence the Pandemic. Silence, no procession of feet and go on the streets. No people hum through heat despite being beat. Corona, a baleful virus that took away our days, living under the sun, an unforeseen force that took the culpability for the fall of man. It freezes the land where human accident. It left people no time for even fear to malinger. All became afraid of the outside world and where no one assures of your safety. As it spread fast in every depths and corners of this country, it left people no choice but to be earthed. It's a battle for peace. People were forced to stay locked inside, not passing beyond their doors, but some were forced to leave the place they called home. Unclimbed heroes were left of no choice but to take a step forward and to the land where there is no tomorrow that awaits. They took the role of knights as unsung heroes who served to save amidst the senatorial silence made by COVID-19. Vanguard took the lead in battling against this quarantine. Mass evacuation may give to those who were left jobless and homeless a chance to go back to the place they once called home, but the awaited dawn doesn't promise peace for the place they are going to. As this virus will continue to epidemic through silence, where does this battle against COVID-19 will lead us through? What does this war would turn us into? In a world where no one promises the safety for our lives, where shall we put our trust into? As people travel across these lands and battle again time to find cure, where shall we find the place towards the bright future?
Hello, how are you? I think you are all fine. Okay, this is Sachin R. Purani here from Pune, Maharashtra. I am an assistant professor of English literature at SNDT Women's College, Pune. Okay, now I would like to share with you some feelings and thoughts regarding various things. Like I want to share with you some words or some feelings which I have written in written format. Okay, I have wrote two poems. Okay, the first one is known as the COVID-19 and then the second one is known as the peaceful place. Okay, and today I would like to share with you these two poems. Right now I am going to recite the first one. The first one is known as COVID-19. Okay, so here the first one is I am going to now reciting this one. Go Corona go, we don't have your flow. Go Corona go, we don't have your flow. Let's use mask and glow. Let's use mask and glow. It could be careful with the day. It could be careful with the day. Damn, this is the best way. Okay, so this is the word. This is the first one, and then the second one. Second one is known as peaceful place. It's also related to the first one. Okay, it's also explain about the current scenario. The peaceful place. Now I am going to reciting the second one. On the table into the hall. On the table into the hall. I don't know where we should have to fall. I don't know where we should have to fall. Someone said it was a peaceful place. Okay, someone said it was a peaceful place, but damn, it is a club of chess. It is a club of chess. I think you enjoyed a lot these poems. Okay, I would like to thanks all people for giving me an opportunity to share with you such types of words and my feelings. Thanks to all.
Writing for me is something which I describe as cathartic. I believe sooner or later we need to find an escape for ourselves, and writing does that remarkably for me. It is my way to escape the melancholy of this routine world. I wrote this poem a few years back when I was completely new to this world of writing, but till day it definitely strikes a chord in my heart. It never fails to amaze me. For when he held her compassionately, she knew it was love. For how he held her when she was wrecked to the core, inconsolable, she knew it was love. For when he fell deep into her eyes, she knew it was love. For when he dreamed of her, embraced her in those soulful nights, she knew it was love. For how he unfolded himself in front of her, she knew it was love. For all those nights she went breathless, she knew it was love. For when she sat galvanized in front of him, she knew it was love. For when she longed that insatiable to be with him, she knew it was love. For when she lost herself in the reveries of the past, she knew it was love. It's when the memories, past reminiscences, kept her alive, she knew it was love. For she was not afraid of falling for the very first time. However, she didn't want to fall if it was so soon.
Hello, it's me Sandra from the beautiful high ranges of Irki, Kerala. I'm a graduate in English Language and Literature from the University of Maharashtra. And Shape of Shadow, that's my poem. It's the very first poem I have ever written in English, and I'm not that good at reciting poems. This is just a try. It was midnight. Flies were flittering around the street light. I saw a shadow, as frightening as a skeleton, over the theatre wall. My limbs were pulled away and I fell in the clay. It crawled towards me beneath the gulmohar. I searched for my specs. It was lying next to some broken branches. Placing it on the curve of my nose, I mounted towards and crossed it. My shadow got vanquished by that of the shanty town erected behind me, looking forward. As the figure rolled up, its shadow got revealed under the light. A fragile one, debilitated by penury, stood in front of me. My feet moved along with that shadow to find uncountable ones out there in the streets. A soft groan was heard behind the tin sheets. A hum one walked towards us with much difficulty, and the little one, whose balloon-like belly walking ahead it, crawled out of a concrete pipe that lined the sprawling division. Within the blinking of my eyes, a huge cluster of shadows grew around me. Suddenly, an eagle hooked me with its lethal nails up to the orb of night. I saw my shadow there in the lane getting melted with the cluster, forming the shape of heart. Street lamps shed light over it, and the lighted love was beating.
Hello friends, I am Shehnaz Gujral, an academician in this field for the past 2 decades. I am an MA in English, B.Ed, and I have done the course Teaching in English as a Foreign Language from the reputed Regional Institute of English, Chandigarh. I love to write. I love to write verses, and I write both on mundane as well as thrilling experiences of life. When I write, I detach myself from the outside world and I attach to my own inner soul. So in simple words, I say that is the best detoxification for me. This poem, Wish List, is a dedication to the teaching as well as the students' fraternity. This poem talks about the simple things which one desires in this maddening world of softwares and social media. Here goes my poem, Wish List. I wish a luxurious life, simple living with no strife, brands and boutiques end the posh, slave-free of inane fame. I wish to be with me this lockdown, locking the cyberspace for a serene space. No net will mollycoddle me the best. I wish to break the chasm of virtual and real. No WhatsApp from the alienated world of work, fluttering my new wings with joy. I wish to bury the keys kissing the browser. Group tasks are like a chain gang, updating softwares in the very windows. I wish no checks from the circle of checks. Tears and laughter I serve in blogs. Web page is the cobweb of mind clogs. I wish a dial telephone and a timepiece to set, watching sunrise and sunset, holding cozy hands, chasing butterflies and paradise in land of sands and castles. Thank you.